Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 5 of Civilization 5 on Deity as Poland, and I am doing moderately average. But that doesn't mean to say I'm going to win or lose. It might do, but we'll see. We'll see how things work out. Sometimes I get lucky, you know, I am sometimes the RNGesus. Maybe things will work out for us. So let's see how things go. You guys need to get down there. You are going to work on another plantation because we have the entire world supply of wine. We can take a shortcut through Leventa here, hopefully. You guys have finished that wine, have you? Excellent. Go over there and build a camp. So, does that mean we have a spare wine? Resource list. 2 wine left and we're exporting 2, so we do indeed have a spare wine. Morocco, you have spent all of your money you get, so I'm gonna wait a few turns, see if Morocco gets any of his money back. Nobody actually has a luxury that I could buy, which I find weird. Nobody has any spare luxuries. That's very unusual. We can choose our production. We finished our settler. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get the ducal stable, because that'll be really good for us. And we need to redo the tile assignments here, otherwise the city is in starvation. So obviously we want to work all of the wheat tiles. And then we want to work... How many more people do we have? 2 more. Anything that gives us better food would be more ideal. I do like that because of the production, though. 13 turns until growth, 10 turns until growth. We'll do it that way around. Unit needs orders. Can you cut through there? Yes, you can. This is a little bit of a maze of different borders, but we might be able to sort of cut through. Morocco wants a great profit. Well, that's never going to happen. Not from me, anyway. And we have our settler, of course, who we need to get to this spot over here. Should be fine. And we should have enough money to just buy our library quite shortly. Yeah, I'm not too sure the National College is going to be finished on turn 150. It will definitely be a photo finish if we do manage it. Unit needing orders, so we're going to have to start heading north because we need to sort of cut around here. I'm guessing that barbarian camp is probably gone right now, considering it's next to Austria's borders. Austria does seem to be blobbing out, which is what Austria does. It does it in EU4 as well. Austria is one of the worst countries for blobbing out in EU4. It's mainly because they're normally the emperor of the HRE, but still, that's besides the point. Okay, let's get you through there. Keep moving. I still can't see if that's there or not. Okay, next turn. Nothing else I can do there. Fine. We'll just click through and get on with it, I suppose. Chichen Itza. Yeah, I just don't bother with the wonders. There's a couple of wonders that it is always really nice to get. Especially things like the Hubble Space Telescope if you're going for a science victory. But generally, you don't really need to get the wonders on Deity to win. We need to sort of skirt around here. We can cut through Monaco. That's not a huge problem. Unit needs orders. We are going to pop a city down right there. And we are going to rename this city. And again, after one of my patrons, this is going to be Wilsonia. After Kenny Wilson. There we go. So, we've got you can sit in there and just save us a gold per turn. We need to choose a production. Again, you need to be on production focus and working whatever the best food tile is that you have, which will probably be that one. Now then, a library we can buy, 550, nice cheap. Let's buy the food tile and work that one. So that saved us a little bit of money. So what are you going to work on now? Probably work on the shrine. In fact, you're not going to have a lot of food. I've changed my mind there. Work on the granary, be more useful for you. Unit needing orders is you. You're going to go on to alert and on to the next turn. Okay, so in 9 turns we will have philosophy. And then we can start work on the National College. You want to go to war with Austria this time? Again, we're mainly going to stay out of that one. We're still at the bottom of the score by a long shot, but that's because they've got wonders and religions and we don't, but that's fine. We could still win this. We are isolated, so it might still be feasible to get a science victory. We will have to see. So a lot of units you've got there, Morocco. Probably want to upgrade the scout first, because it's objectively better than my non-scouts, because it ignores terrain costs. So even if we just use it as an archer, or a composite bowman, or even a crossbowman, it's still got better movement than a standard one. So let's try and get you home if we can. Get on to the next turn. Yeah, we can get to our own borders safely now. Get you a promotion or an upgrade, and then we'll sort of go up and look up to the north, see what we can find. I'll also move down here and just sort of uncover this bit as I go, actually. Seems to make a lot of sense. Move to there. Move to there. More truffles. We will get these truffles. They are within range of Githyonia, so we should be able to grab those. Still got my spare wine. Morocco doesn't want wine anymore. Who does want wine? Austria wants wine. Sweden wants wine. Sweden has 285 gold. I clicked on Sweden and I just hear a pig squeal. Wow, I actually have quite a lot of spare wine. So how about you give me your 285 gold, and then it's probably going to be, what, 3 gold per turn? Well, probably 2 gold per turn. Yeah, 2 gold per turn. No? 1 gold per turn. Okay, a little bit under what we could have got, but it's some good money as well. We've still got another spare wine, I think. Resource list. Yeah, we have 2 still. So who else would like wine? We don't have anyone else that we have a declaration of friendship with that would be willing to buy it. So we could just sell it to the Incas, maybe? So if I'm willing to sell you my wine for 7 gold per turn, would you be willing? Brilliant. Okay. And let's continue heading this way. Oh, would you look at that? A barbarian camp. Let's move away from that. We might be able to actually take that if we are clever about this. You finish that wine. Let's go and work on this wheat here, just to help Wilsonia grow a little faster. 2 turns for the ducal stable. Askio's completed the oracle. That's fine. 1 more turn and Githyonia grows, which will give us a little bit more science. There we go. We're now gaining 18. Philosophy's down to 3 turns. What tile are you working, though? Anything that gives you better food, really. Yeah, we'll keep working that 2 food tile. It's a shame we're not working the plantation, but we do need to grow. But getting the camp's going to be useful for that. So, yeah, while you guys are here, let's... Wow, you do no damage at all, do you? So, let's change our plans. Let's sneak past, let us upgrade, and then move back. Caravan, you can go back to Sydney. Now getting 5 gold per turn from them. 1 more turn and the ducal stable is complete. We will want to get there anywhere that we have access to horses, which I must admit isn't an awful lot of places. We don't have many horses on our little bit of the map at all, really. It's very disappointing. Choose a production. We finished the ducal stable. Now, we are going to start work on the National College shortly. In the meantime, we should probably work on something else. Let's start working on a... We could get ourselves a horseman. But I think we're actually going to get our... Might be worth having 1 horseman. Let's get ourselves a composite bowman, actually. 9 turns, 2 turns from philosophy. So we'll put a couple of turns into a composite bowman, and then we'll start working on the National College. So now the Celts have declared war on Carthage again. You want to declare war on the Inca? You go for it. I don't mind. I will not be helping you with this, but fill your boots. I think we'll want to get our warriors upgraded quite soon as well, so we don't get sort of left behind. Warsaw has now grown as well. You are working... That's not a bad tile to work, I suppose. Anything else here that gives us more food that we could potentially use? Not really. So I guess we take that. Unit needs orders. You are going to get your upgrade. Now then, we can't upgrade you guys yet, can we? So I might save some of that money just until we get the tech for that. You guys have built the camp. Anything else worth upgrading? Not immediately, so I guess we can just go and get a farm. So now that we've got the camp, you're producing 2 food, 2 production, which is slightly better. Probably should get a granary here. We're also going to need to get a circus or 2, because happiness isn't exactly great right now. Sweden's still stuck down here.
There is only one.
Surely your scouts should be dead now. They've been stuck down here for thousands of years. Let's start moving back around this camp so we can hope to get that. Let's go for the ironworking then, just so we can upgrade to swordsman. Although we don't actually have any iron. We could still buy some probably if we needed to. We will get this iron though. 1, 2, 3. It's only 2 iron. But we could still get it. 1, 2, 3. We will get the gems. We'll get the sheep. There's quite a few tiles that we will split to. Yeah, those guys are still down there as expected. We'll just go on to the next turn. Oh, I finished philosophy and I forgot to start work on my National College. That tunnel vision. Right, so let's go back down here. And we want to work on the National College. 20 turns because I wasn't paying attention. And that would be turn 155. I don't think there's any way I can get that done any more quickly. So, well, possibly. 18 turns. Can we do it without starving? Not really. That was a... yeah, 2 food tile. We'll try and do that. We will try and do that. So we'll be slightly late, but... there we go. You do a little bit more damage now. Not a huge amount, but... might be enough to weaken them down. Could potentially get another composite bowman and put them on that hill. Take them ages to get there, but could do it. If we go and give you guys an upgrade... then move you up onto there. In the meantime, you guys just keep firing. And on to the next turn. Happiness is now down to 3, so we definitely need to get a circus built as quickly as possible. Doesn't look like there's any missions for this barbarian camp, which is unfortunate. So now you guys have been upgraded. Let's get you up to there and let's move you in to save the money. Declaration of Friendship has expired with the Celts. We can probably get that back, I think. They're at war with Carthage. That is fine. They seem to like us. Discuss. Yep, happy to accept. Good, good. Might actually be able to get some... research agreements going in this game. So we are going to want to rush through rationalism as quickly as possible to get the porcelain tower. Well, this is a good thing with well, you can get the porcelain tower the moment you unlock rationalism, but we will want to try and beat anyone else to it. But we can rush through the rationalism tree quite quickly with Poland. It's one of the things that makes them so good on this difficulty level. So let's go and take that. We've already got a policy that we can choose. We can't unlock rationalism yet, so what do we want to get is the question. Because we're in the wrong era, really, to take anything else. Not really bothered about any of these things. Sometimes I should just turn on policy saving. 1 extra culture for every city. I guess we could take the opener. We could have gone for honour, but there's no real point. Gives us a little bit of extra culture. Has anybody built pyramids yet? Terracotta army. No, actually, has anyone gone Liberty? It's the easiest way to check. No one has gone Liberty, so we could technically build the pyramids if we wanted to. Shrine is finished in Githyonia, so you can go ahead and build... you can't actually build a circus. Let's go ahead and get the granary. Can't build a circus because you've got no horses nearby, which is just annoying. There's a Moroccan scout. Keep our eye on him. Make sure he doesn't try and ninja this thing. Looks like Carthage are trading with our capital. So, yeah, there's definitely something to be said for getting a cargo ship. So we should start working on that after ironworking, I think. You guys have finished that. We could go and start work on the stone. We probably should. Now then, what tile are you working? You are working that one, which is fine. You're also working that, which doesn't help you grow all that much, but it is currently the best option you have, so fine. You keep shooting at that. These guys are going to get there just in time to probably take one shot. Unless something else spawns, we'll have to see what happens. And we're heading out towards those bananas. Good stuff. So, you guys continue to shoot. You can get a shot on the next turn. So, you might be able to finish them off and you can move in. We've got to watch out for this Moroccan scout, though. He needs to get out of the way. I don't want him to run in and ninja it. I can actually get it with this unit, if that one can kill it off. So, we'll see how that goes. You're going to build a quarry. Hopefully that barbarian camp hasn't respawned. You want to continue to buy wine off me if you've still got the money. We'll keep that one going. She's got tons of money, actually. Absolutely tons of money. So, you cannot reach that on this turn. You can if you can kill it. So, let's have a little look at that and see if it's possible. You are on a hill, so you should have a shot. You won't be able to kill it, but as we know he can't reach it, we can get it down to 0. And if nothing respawns, I can just move in and take that on the next turn. So that's fine. You watch something respawn in there now. Yeah, he's moving towards it because he wants to try and grab it. Which is a little bit rude. Sydney and Sweden, now allies. Okay, so I can move into there with my scout composite bowman. Clear that camp. Hard luck, Morocco. And we can move back down here and move those guys out. Good. You finish that farm. Go and build another farm. You're now working the farm. Makes sense. Let's get you growing. National College, 11 turns. We're going to be just slightly behind with getting the National College up and running. So that's not too bad, I don't think. But we definitely need to do something about the happiness. It'd be nice to get the pyramids, but I'm certainly not going to rush for it. We've got iron working. We don't have any iron, which is a pain. Choose the research. We should definitely get sailing. It's only 3 turns. You guys are going out to explore. You guys are coming home. On to the next turn. Yeah, so 3 turns. We'll get another cargo route, and we will build a cargo ship and see who we can trade with there. Because I think Carthage are actually coming directly from Carthage. So we can trade with Carthage, probably. You guys can't get down there in 1 turn. We are going to continue heading this way. Maybe over to the west. Still working our way out towards those truffles. Of course, if we did just go over there, well, that would help a great deal. What I should do as well, I do have another archer and I can afford to upgrade them, so I should probably do that. So let's upgrade the archer. So I can't upgrade any of these guys because we don't actually have any iron. I could buy that iron tile. We're going to expand there in 10 turns, so I don't think I will bother buying the iron. You guys are going to move out. You guys are going to move in. You guys can just go on to alert. And we'll start scouting out over in this direction. So we could buy... Oh, people want to buy horses. Nobody has any iron. We could get gems from Sweden. But there's no point buying gems from Sweden because we will get our own gems down here in Wilsonia. I have discovered sailing. Okay, so with that in mind, we probably want to go for... Well, we all want to go into civil service at some point. Of course, oh, just click all the wrong buttons. I want the scroll bar. In order to get civil service, we would need drama and poetry and currency. We want to get mathematics. I'm quite tempted to... let's go for currency. Let's rely on having a lot of money. We don't have all that decent production. So having the ability to buy the stuff we need is a lot more useful. So let's start working our way over here. Composite Bowman, you're just going to stay on alert. Still well down at the bottom of the score table, but I'm having fun. Getting 2 faith per turn now. It's so OP. Income's not bad. Science is improving, and it will improve as time goes on. Any decent cities we could throw down next to a mountain just to get an observatory? Not really. Not over here anyway. I mean, I guess of course we could go and drop a city down next to Mount Kailash just so that it... Obviously it's a wonder, but it counts as a mountain. See, Morocco are coming down here. That's quite interesting. Wonder what you're planning on doing with that. Oh, it would be quite close to Morocco if we dropped a city there. Maybe that would upset them a little bit. Not that I'd care, but still. No, you don't need open borders. Yeah, you're just going to chunk a city right down there, I suppose. That makes sense. Hopefully we can just get the AIs fighting with each other enough so that I don't have to worry about them. Ah, we found another city-state. Okay, cool. Antananarivo. So let's go and... Unless we can sort of get up here somewhere by cutting through Prague, which we could do. It's going to be difficult to have a proper look around, really. Where are you guys heading? That's Austria declaring war on Carthage. And Carthage might be my trading partner for... Mind you, even if they do wipe out Carthage, as in the city of Carthage, I'll still be able to trade with it because they can't get rid of the city. We have grown here, which now means we're stagnating because we're completely working the wrong tile. Is there anything here that would give us decent food if we bought it straight away? The answer to that question is no, but we can go and work that and build a pasture there, so let's get that done. I want you guys to work your way over here again now. We'll probably have time for another turn or two. Still really need to get a circus built if possible. There's a lot of things I'd like to build. Don't need open borders with you. I think what I might do is just buy a cargo ship. Because again, cargo ships and caravans do pay for themselves. So we could just go ahead and buy a cargo ship. 650 gold. It's expensive, but it'll start making gold back for us. Yeah, Saleh they've dropped right down there as expected. Let's go this way around. So there goes that idea then. It was only a little bit of an idea. It wasn't like a full, yeah, I'm going to put my city there, but no, we still don't need open borders. Just like I said no a couple of turns ago, the answer is still no. So I intend to cut up around the east side of Prague here and then just nip through on a single turn so we don't annoy them any. So let's get up there if we can. Githionia has grown. You are now working that. That's not a bad tile. 40 turns until growth, though, is pretty poor. We are working on a farm. Carry on working that one because it'll be a farm soon. And then, therefore, it will be a better tile. This cargo ship is going to... Can only reach Saleh. Still, it's 10 gold and 5 science we'd be getting. So, that's worth it. Now I'm not too disappointed that they put a city there, because they've just made it easier for me to trade with somebody. You have finished work on the stone, so go over there and work on a pasture. And this will be the final turn, I think. How's that National College going? 2 more turns. 2 more turns will get the National College. So I'm a couple of turns behind schedule. I wouldn't have been if I'd have done my sciences in the right order, so that was completely my own fault, but could have just about managed it. Discovered mathematics, fantastic. Not all that useful right now, but that farm is now finished. So what is there left to work on? Let's bring you down here and you can start work on this iron, because we should have that in a 3 turns. We'll have that iron. We start work on that. Now you're working that farm, which means that you will grow a little bit quicker. That is fine. You're also working on the granary, which is also useful. You've made it difficult for me to get through, but that's as far as I can move on that turn, and therefore that is the end of the turn and the end of the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5. I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.